Hey parents! So I am excited to share week 3 progress. I'm not going to go day by day with you guys like I have been doing. I could do that, but honestly I feel like that's probably something that's not as beneficial for you guys. What I do want to talk about is the success and the areas for improvement and some tips and tricks we're still learning. So successes are week 3, so much more consistency. Everyone across the board is helping out. That means no more diapers at all during the day. We're still using a pull-up at night and then maybe through breakfast, but most of the time he wants to switch right over to regular underwear. So we start the day by throwing out that yucky diaper. And he's been dry, I'd say 90% of the time at waking up. I honestly think it's 100, I just don't want to say that for sure. But going through the night as well with that pull-up, totally dry. We've had a little bit of a couple accidents, but overall, really awesome. So the accidents I noticed were after meals. So big tip is if you're gonna eat or drink, or your child's gonna eat or drink, within 30 minutes, right after the meal, even to kind of work on that scheduled focus, get right to the bathroom, because that's going to be where you're going to have your potty accidents. We've had a couple of these throughout the week, and again, it was because we didn't go after he had something to drink. Maybe it was hot, we were outside, or a little too far from the bathroom, so kind of be mindful of planning during this time, especially when they can't necessarily tell you as well. So some awesome successes are multiple days. We've had at least 5 poops in the potty, so really excited about this. Big tip for this one: if your child does make a little bit of poop in the potty, ask them if there's more. So encourage them to keep continuing so that they really can empty out, I guess you want to say. But I think that'll be really helpful for you guys to just make sure that you're encouraging. I know with my son, it's kind of weird, but he likes to watch himself poop. So he literally watches, and I just encourage him saying, yeah, you got this. Can you make more? Make it super exciting. He's been showing very little resistance to go potty when I ask, and that's awesome. Same with poop. Make a game out of it, run, race to the potty, kind of do that with everybody, so that'll be helpful as well. And the big thing for going potty is tons of praise. Tons of verbal praise. We've kind of started to phase out any sort of tangible rewards like snacks and things like that. If he asks, I might give him a goldfish or a Cheerio if he does request it. Now for poop, big deal out of it. I'm giving him gummy bears or candy. We have like a prize bin, so he gets to pick. It's a big deal, and he knows that's something he's getting to work for. And I understand that because it is hard work, and pooping on command is really challenging. So I think that's something we're going to maintain that for a while until he really, really doesn't need it. But again, week 3, we're doing really, really good. The big things we're going to be working on still are being more consistent with him telling us he has to go. He has only told us he had to go just a couple times throughout the week. So knowing that he can make it an hour has been awesome. We've been able to make it an hour as long as we haven't had food or drink. So what I do throughout that hour-long time when I know he probably doesn't have to go, I ask him a lot of times, hey, do you need to go potty? Do you need to go poo-poo? Kind of establish the same words for those things, pee-pee, poo-poo, whatever you guys want to do. And what this does is gives him opportunities to tell you no and feel like he's been heard. So make sure that you're asking, especially when you know they don't have to go. And then later, use words like, okay, well, we'll go soon or later, and maybe after we eat, just to kind of give him an idea for that expectation to wrap his head around it. Let me know if these tips are helpful to you guys, if there are questions that you have, or if you have some ideas for me. We are definitely open to suggestions. The big thing and why I'm doing this video series for you guys is to let you know that you are not alone if you are having trouble, that